Hello, fellow paranormal enthusiasts. Welcome to the most haunted places in Rhode Island. Rhode Island is the smallest state in the Union and was admitted into the Union on May 29th, the year 1790, making it the 13th state. And the smallest state in the Union has many haunted locations, possibly due to being the 13th state admitted to the Union. So let's get into it, starting with the Ladd School in Exeter. It was founded in 1908 and became a place for criminals and undesirables. Many horrible acts were said to be committed in the halls of this building, and because of that, some spiritual energy may still linger here. This building has many reports of cries and screams emanating from this eerie-looking abandoned building in the middle of nowhere. Next up is the Belcourt Castle, or Belcourt of Newport, in Newport. It was a summer cottage completed in 1894. Full-bodied apparitions are seen, chairs move on their own, reports of full bodies of armor moving, and many of the rooms are said to be haunted. Number 8 is the Chestnut Hill Cemetery in Exeter, said to be haunted by a supposed vampire named Mercy Brown. She died in 1892 of TB, or tuberculosis, after many of her siblings died. Mercy's body was put in a crypt above ground due to the ground being frozen at the time. The locals were getting worried about the deaths, and they thought one of the deceased was coming back from the grave to take the living family members. So they exhumed the bodies and saw all of them were decomposed except for Mercy. Her body looked still alive, and it seemed her body had shifted and even looked like her hair grew. So being cautious, they ripped out her heart and burned it. And some cool tidbits on this. H.P. Lovecraft mentioned her in the story The Shunned House, and Bram Stoker had her newspaper stories. At number 7 is the Cumberland Public Library, built on the site of a monastery that burned down in the 1950s. Many strange occurrences have been reported here. Disembodied voices are heard, doors slam on their own, and apparitions are seen. Next up is the Providence City Hall. It's built in 1878 and is said to be haunted by former Mayor Thomas Doyle. He is said to move chairs, and City Hall employees also report eerie whispers and smelling cigar smoke. Number 5 is the Ruffstone Tavern in Providence. It has many of its employees saying that it is haunted. Bottles are thrown by unseen hands. The smell of musky perfume or cologne is smelled. People report feelings of uneasiness or of being watched, and full-bodied apparitions are seen in the basement. Number 4 is the Warwick City Hall in Rhode Island's second most populated city of Warwick. It has reports of women crying in the former jail and in the building's basement. Children's voices are heard on the balcony. Cigar smoke is smelled, and reports of uneasiness and feelings of being watched around the building. Number 3 is the Slater Mill in Pawtucket. Built in 1793, this historic textile mill sits on the Blackstone River and is said to be very haunted. Samuel Slater, who opened the mill, is seen wandering around. Children's spirits have been seen, and their screams have been heard due to the children who were killed while working here. Drastic drops in temperature occur. A hostile shadow spirit has been reported. People have also reported being scratched. At number 2 is the Beechwood Mansion in Newport. It was built in 1851 by Daniel Parrish. The mansion is said to be filled to the brim with spirits. Doors open and close on their own. Random cold spots occur. Disembodied voices and footsteps are heard. Candle flames apparently get blown out by unseen force. A female maid is seen, and a lady in a yellow dress is seen. And number 1 is Block Island. This vacation spot off of the southern coast of Rhode Island is ripe with ghostly tales. Phantom ships are seen off the island's coast. A disturbed woman is seen on the northern part of the island. When she is seen, though, she vanishes. And when I say she's disturbed, she's seen mumbling and holding a clock. The Surf Hotel has full-bodied apparitions seen, footsteps are heard, and so are disembodied voices. At the Southeast Lighthouse, a woman who was murdered by her lightkeeper husband, said to harass males. The Old Town Inn has a supposed spirit in the basement. Doors open and close on their own, and a female spirit is seen in the inn's gardens at night. And the victims from a plane crash are said to haunt the island. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, want to like and share the video. If there are any places in Rhode Island that weren't in this video that you think should have been, please leave in the comments below. I'd love to hear that. And I know that the house from The Conjuring is in Rhode Island, but it's a private residence, and I didn't want to put that on here, so that's why it wasn't on here. So, thanks for watching. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe for more paranormal activity, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.